Jordan Tower with JT News. Well, the game was ordered to pay $7.13 million after he grabbed a woman by the coochie and choked her on camera. Now, if you don't remember, Game did a show with 51 Minds. I forget what it was on, VH1 or something, whatever, okay? Well, there was this girl named Priscilla, and he felt like he could just grab her, I guess, and she decided to stand up against him and sue him. The Game's going to have to write a check with a lot of zeros now because he was confident that he was going to beat this case. Whenever it was brought up, he said, oh, that's nothing. She's just looking for money, blah, blah, blah. And then an Illinois court ruled in favor of her. I mean, I know he was shocked, and they're ordering him to pay her $7.13 million. Now, she was on This Is 50 a while back, if you don't remember. She seems kind of like I don't know. She's not the classiest girl. Let's just put it that way. I don't want to, throw her under the bus, all right? And she was kind of extra confident. She was like, oh, JC, you're going to give me $10 million. He grabbed me by the coochie and then told me to shut up. And then, 51 Minds offered me money to keep my mouth closed, and people walked off set, and they were disgusted with the game. Now, this had to be on camera for them to decide in her favor. Now, it said the Game's going to appeal this, okay? During the case, the judge denied Rainey access to Game's financial records to find out his net worth, so she couldn't, find exactly what she wanted, but whatever he's worth, he's going to have to be giving her $7 million. Now, the Game can appeal this, and this could go on for 2 years. We saw 50 when he lost a few court cases. He just dragged it on and on and on, and eventually you settle at a number. So she's definitely going to get a few million. Now, if he appeals it and wins, then she doesn't have to pay or anything. But, we also live in America where you can sue for anything. That's the scary thing about America. Okay, say somebody sues you, right? They can sue you. Now you got to pay for someone to defend against your money. But if they lose, right, you still are out money because you just have to get a lawyer to defend yourself, right? I think they should have to pay your lawyer fees. That would prevent more people from just suing, right? Because then you're like, oh, well, if I don't win this. Now, in her case, she obviously had enough evidence. I'm talking about in other lawsuits, you should have to have a penalty if you lose. If you go and sue somebody and you lose and you don't have enough evidence, you should have to pay for their lawyer fees or get punished. That's what I'm saying. But in her case, she won. So maybe Game really did, bring the savage out in the TV show. I mean, I think these girls were competing to be with him or something like that, or find love with him, so he thought it was Game. But a lot of these girls are just looking for an opportunity, and she got hers when he got out of pocket on camera. Okay, so hey, we'll have to see how this turns out. I'm sure Game's going to laugh it off. He has 2 years to figure it out because they're going to drag this back and forth through court. They'll come to a settlement, though, because it's probably cheaper just to settle. What do you guys think? Get in the comments.